showtime.
Wow.
How
I'm
long?
reading all your posts.
Is there time frame we like to fill?
You what?
Is there a specific time a length we need to make this?
Nico never told me. I don't know.
Okay.
I think the last one went for an hour 40, hour 30, something like that.
Oh my.
Just when it stops becoming like, I guess, hassle to talk about stuff.
Right.
We run out of stuff to say.
Okay.
Rubber tug. So the movie she's playing in was a remake of the old movie. It was the same guy that made Ghost in the Shell. Or the directed Ghost in the Shell.
Was it really? I didn't know that. Well, we're live now, so don't spoil. We're on the pre-show right now.
He seems like he's very controversial with his casting.
Yeah. Or he just really likes Scarlett Johansson.
I mean, yeah. You only have 3 viewers?
No. I don't know where you see that. My screen says you. Oh. I feel like 5 minutes should be better. 10 minutes is a long time to wait.
Push-ups or something. Make it go by faster.
Oh, wait, did I have you as the little one or you as the big one? I don't know.
I have you as the big one.
Yeah, because I'm blank. The reason why I chose lo-fi though is because it's chill. If I did my actual music, everybody would tune out like instantly. It's like, what is it? Why are they screaming at me?
I feel like everyone can listen to lo-fi.
Yeah, it's a dope beat. Hey, Erika, you have my stream pulled up?
Yep.
Okay.
I gotta put my name back again.
No, I'll change. How do I change her name?
Yeah, and you featuring Wheat Woo.
I was going to, but I don't know. Erika is fine. Change your name, Erika, to Wheat Woo or Erika. Doesn't matter.
Where?
Appearing.
Oh, up here.
You look like Ezra on FaceTime right now.
Just leave it.
It's fine.
I don't know.
Oh, I forgot to tag you.
Me?
No, Erika. You don't have Facebook.
Oh.
He's too cool for Facebook.
Wish I could time it on the drop, like where it goes to the next song. I already forgot what I'm gonna start with.
Your intro?
I don't know what my intro is, I just wing it.
Wing it. You just take a picture of your stream starting soon.
Yeah. Oh no, I didn't take it. It was a
Screenshot.
screenshot. I had to send it to Discord and then send it back.
You just take a picture of your setup.
I did. That was my first time I did it.
First time you did it was still the same thing.
Alright, you guys ready?
Yep.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the episode 2 of the Get Perspective podcast. I have my co-host Adam and my guest Erika, the sister. So first of all, shit, I forgot to turn off the music. Okay. Is that Sister X Nickel? Yes, that's Sister. Oh my goodness. Alright.
Welcome, Quail.
Yeah, welcome. First topic we were going to talk about would be gacha games for mobile. And why are they like a problem, or why are they so popular, rather?
Because they're addicting.
But like, why? Like, I mean, I
It's-
got into a couple things.
Yeah, close to, it's gambling to an extent.
But
Gotcha games, you're banking on getting the best character or item that whatever your game is trying to get.
But gambling, you get money. You get a payout. What's the payout for this?
Yeah, I guess there is. The payout, I guess, is to have the better team. Because I know in some the game Meanic used to play was Brave Frontier.
yep.
You get the better unit. You get a better unit than your opponent. You're going to win that, and you're going to rank up. Blah blah blah. But you can't I get in CS:GO, kind of like I guess gacha games are kind of like loot boxes, technically, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So in CS:GO, you spend $3 to open a case. You get a gun skin,
Again,
and you can
skin.
sell that. You can sell that skin on the marketplace for actual money.
Yeah.
And some of those skins go for a few $100s.
Yeah. Some thousands, like the Dragon
Mhm.
Lore. But the gacha game thing, I had no idea how it's so addicting, but I got stuck into a rut with that because there was one Christmas that all I did was ask for iTunes gift cards, and all I did was spend it on Brave Frontier.
My camera out of focus.
I spent $300 getting one unit, and after I got it, like there was really like no point because like I got the best unit, and now I can just steamroll the game.
Yeah.
So it's
but
just
they got your money.
they got me. They gotcha.
That's what it stands for.
Yeah. It's just crazy, and I know Erika has some like backstory with this.
Then got my husband. He gotcha games. He's actually playing one right now.
What game was that?
Marvel, I think. I don't know. I'm not familiar.
I think I just downloaded it. I've already spent $3 on it.
Gotcha.
It's Conquest of Champions by Marvel. Yeah.
Oh, Marvel game.
I just wanted Deadpool. I mean,
I don't
Did you
understand
get
it.
Deadpool?
yeah.
No.
It's such a waste of time, but it's in like the best way. The cool guest has better Pokemon posters than you. That's not even a shut your mouth. Those aren't Pokemon pictures. They're weird.
In the game that Eric plays, is there like a PvP-ish, I guess, type thing?
Versus player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is, yes, I believe so.
And I guess that's why he does it, because I guess
Well, I don't know why.
when he gets more people, he yeah, because he was showing me that his brother has like way better stuff than him, but he spends like twice as much. Yeah, so it's crazy. It's almost like a flex.
This is an intervention for this game.
You're right. Yeah, and it's somewhat of a reward system to where it's just like you spend this money, you get to tell all your friends that I'm better, and then you kind of want to one up people, and that's I think that's how they do it. I have some analytics here though. So they make a lot of money off of us. Fortnite on mobile alone makes like, there's a picture on there. I should have pulled these up because I can't even read it. They make alone like 500 million, no, 13.4 billion. Yeah, that's just on Fortnite skins in general. And that blows my mind that people play that much for something that doesn't even really help you in game, just to look cool.
You gotta look better than the other person. I said buying clothes in real life.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes, I tell him, like, he can spend money where he wants to. Because I don't agree with it or understand it, it's hard to watch.
It's hard to watch, but it's hard to understand because I think Bree she's probably spent like maybe $100 on Candy Crush, just to get another level, just to refresh your lives. I mean, it's insane to me.
It's an addiction. I wonder if they did like a brain scan of your brain, like what part of the brain would light up when you level up.
I feel like it's the same for people that do like, I know it's weird to compare to like exercise because it's like people feel good after they do it, but like when they're not doing it, they're just like, I don't I don't like this feeling, so I'm gonna keep doing it. Left side? What do you mean left side?
Hi, Oscar.
Alright. What's another one? Oh, Pokemon Go. Everybody likes Pokemon Go. Or knew about it. I like it.
About the Harry Potter game now.
Yeah, and it was a big flop, which is crazy.
It made its money.
Look at this. Was Pokemon Go, which there wasn't even much to buy in the game, just Pokeballs and I guess incubators, and it earned more than $2.4 billion as of March 2019. That's
I forgot who. I think Funhouse. No, it was an Inside Game. Funhouse basically. They did something about how much are like Pokeballs and whatever in Pokemon Go.
Pokeballs are like 10 coins for like 5 or something like that. So it's like 2 coins a ball, which is
Yeah. So you're spending real money for another type of currency to spend in game, and they did. I think it was some people don't even know that like they're spending that amount
right.
because they're spending another type of currency.
True.
And the way that the Apple works is that sometimes you don't get billed or you don't get your receipt till after like a certain amount of days.
True.
So you're not getting the instant feedback that you spent money.
Yeah, because I remember I spent money. Yeah, I forgot about spending money, and it hit a couple days later after I spent the rest of my money in my account. So I had like an overdraft fee because it just hit, and they don't really they calculate it all up because I bought like a CD and I forgot about it, and then I bought stuff on I guess it was Brave Frontier at the time, and it all hit at once.
Because they said it's easier on them to wait for a certain amount of days in case you make another purchase to lump it all in for one receipt than it is to just keep billing you after every payment.
Yeah. I wonder I wonder if like virtual coin, like not like Bitcoin because that's a whole different story, but like virtual coins for certain games are going to be more expensive than the dollar, you know what I mean? Because there's some games that are like almost like lifestyles right now, like Fortnite. Like you buy V-Bucks, and it's just like you don't actually spend like this skin cost $5. It's this skin cost 400 V-Bucks, and then you can buy packs of V-Bucks for like $15. But they never sell you the exact amount for a skin. It's always like in between. Like one's like way overpriced and one's like underpriced.
Yeah, yeah.
So I feel
But
like they get you with that as well.
Well, that's how Microsoft points worked forever ago. Was it 1,600 Microsoft points
Yeah, and
for $20?
and everything costs like $12.50. So if you bought something like that, it comes back to you, and you're like, like I have to spend another $10 on 800 points, and then you're stuck with like 200.
Yeah, I think your dad said to move the Pokeball out of the way.
Oh my goodness! I took it off screen, Dad.
Hmm.
Why is the man on the right so much bigger than you two? Is he a giant? Yeah, he is.
I'm a big man.
I could shrink you if you want, Adam. You are kind of big.
I don't care.
Okay.
Put me right in the middle.
Right in the middle? No, that's where my pictures are going.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright.
Alright.
There's not really a good segue for this next segment. I guess... No, there's not a good segue.
You can't. What are you talking about next? Scarlett Johansson?
Yeah, Scarlett Johansson, yeah. So...
You ain't segueing into that.
I can't segue into that.
Go for it.
So, lately in the news, it happened like a year ago, but Scarlett Johansson was supposed to be playing a trans person, and she really got backlash for trying to play something she's not, and not giving the trans community a fair shot. So, how do you feel about people playing something they're not, and how do you feel about her situation?
Me personally,
Either
uh,
one of you.
it's I know I'm supposed to, it's her job as an actor to play whatever she's supposed to be playing. She's only getting paid to play it, but there wasn't as big of a backlash when she played an Asian person in Ghost in the Shell.
But there was like it was low key, but
Not as big as
because
this one.
the trans community I feel is very vocal, like very very vocal. The Asian community is just
Star now too.
what's up? Sorry, you cut out.
Probably a bigger star now too, so it gets more attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is right. Yeah, Marvel.
Especially
No,
for
which is
Marvel.
which I guess she because of Marvel. I guess the guy wanted to. Well, he has prior experience working with her. So why wouldn't you want to hire her again now that she's a bigger name actor?
True. Um, so my other things is that if she gets so much backlash for this, I don't know what's echoing right now, but um, it doesn't matter. Who was it? Robert Downey Jr. Same thing, Marvel Universe, whatever. He was. I think this was pretty Iron Man though. He played
Tropic Thunder.
an Australian man playing a black man. He was in blackface in Tropic Thunder, and no one gave him crap because he did a good job. Like it was a great role. Like he did it well.
That was satire though, right?
No and yes. I mean, he played. Okay, so he was an Australian actor in the show, in the movie, playing in a movie as a black man. So it's kind of weird.
I don't know. I feel comedians get passive for saying ignorant things all the time because they're comedians. I feel like that kind of falls into that category.
I mean, she's also an actor, and well, she can play different things. Like, what's another example? So, the Wayne's brothers, whatever, they played white chicks. Yeah. So, why didn't they get crap? Because it's just black dudes playing white girls?
Again, satire.
So, why is it different?
Culture, I guess, because they're comedians. Like I said, they get away with that because it's part of their act.
Yeah. But why can't she play things that aren't like if she does it well and she gets the part, why can't she play anybody?
Well, I guess she could. And I actually read something that Trevor Noah said on that she kind of missed the point that because she is a white woman, she has luxury of playing any role she wants. Isn't the case, for Mexican women or black women. Exactly. Do it the other way around. With Mexican women might get cast as the maid more often than they'd like to. Things stereotypical things like that. I think if she would have dressed it differently, maybe backlash happened.
And that's also a misconstrued thing because she said about like if I'm an actor, I can play a tree, I can play an animal, which is my job, and that's what she got the most backlash for. But it was taken out of context.
I would say if she said it like that, yeah, I understand why people are upset.
Yeah, but she answered a different question like that. She answered. She didn't answer directly. Why are you playing a trans woman? But that's what people presented. Why I forget what question she was asked. It was on that page, but it's really small right now. Hold on, let me pull it up. um,
Yeah, I can't read it.
yeah.
Well, I read it, but I didn't hear the question.
Um,
You got two pictures up on screen.
do I really?
Yep. Fucking up.
I am fucking up. I'm trying. Oh, there it is. I guess in this article that I pulled up, it does say exactly what people are mad at. about her, Johansson proceeded to answer the question with, as an actor, I should be allowed to play any person or any tree or any animal because that is my job and the requirements of my job.
That does sound kind of big-headed, but in a way, she is right.
Right, and I agree with it. That's
She's getting paid to play a part. She's got to play that part.
exactly. But there's a whole PC aspect of if there's a lot of trans actresses or actors or people, why not let them get a fair chance? Because people are gonna want her as anybody, as a man, woman, tree, animal. It's just if they can put Scarlett Johansson's name on anything, it's gonna sell.
Exactly.
But it's unethical, I guess, because not unethical. Immoral. That's a better one, because she knows she can do it, and she knows she can kind of bully the little man. I'm just seeing it from that point of view. But then again, it's her livelihood as well. Like, if she doesn't land this role, who knows when she's gonna get another movie? What if she drops off after this controversy?
True.
I can see that happening.
So,
cancel culture.
yeah, that's what it's all about nowadays.
That's what I was gonna say.
It just makes me mad that people. All right.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah, my cat just fell off the table. it just blows my mind that people are so quick to just say fire them, get rid of them. Like that's people's well-being. That's their jobs.
Going off topic a little bit. Speaking of cancel culture, did you see the Linity thing that's going around?
No, not at all.
PETA?
No. Oh, the cat.
Yeah.
Oh, tell Erika. I know a little bit.
There's a streamer. She was playing a game of Apex, and her cat jumped on her keyboard. So her reaction was to take the cat and chuck it over her head to get it out of her way.
Oh my gosh.
But apparently PETA's getting a hold of her on Twitter, trying to get her banned off of her platform, which is her job, how she gets paid.
Wow.
So they're trying to cancel her.
And in her defense, cats are assholes, and they kind of.
Right?
They what?
They always land on their feet.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. Like, I'm sure the cat was fine.
That's funny.
It's PETA, but still, like, I get, like, I'm not gonna say I've thrown a cat, but I've moved him out of the way.
I've done a cat. Not on stream, but like they're in my way. I'm like, they just land on their feet and they trot on their way.
She's gonna come take your cat, Nico.
Oh, look at what Bree said. She's kicked a cat.
Gently.
Yeah, she still kicked it. Probably Kiki because she's a bitch. But anyways, what's the other topic? Oh, okay. So on the topic of movies, back to the topic of movies. Her mic's really quiet because she's on speaker.
Yeah, Bree.
And I think that's why we're echoing as well. Now it clicked. But, on the topic of movies, do you think movies are dying? In a sense of the box office?
Yes.
Why?
Because they're not going to be exclusive anymore if the movie companies start releasing them for home release. You don't always go to the movies for the experience. You just go for the exclusivity, being able to now before everybody else.
Yeah. That's why I think if I would prefer to go, if I could see a movie at home first on my own TV, I would prefer that than go out to the movie. Which I would prefer. But that's also kind of like how
Jesus Christ. All right. Erica.
I'm about to say, what is happening?
Turn us down if you as low as you can with still hearing us. Oh, geez.
Husband's probably playing his gotcha game and messing up my string here.
Do you have headphones you could try real quick?
Yes. Give me a sec.
All right.
Should I continue?
Yeah, just continue with your rant.
What was that? Oh, it's I guess that brings up what Erika said about like exclusive kind of thing. Unless I missed the point of that because I kind of was kind of like cutting it out.
Yeah,
But
you got it. It's basically what it is.
I was like kind of like how I guess games are exclusive to certain platforms. I could see like needing different streaming services to watch a movie, but I just if I could watch a movie at home before going out to a movie theater, I would do that.
100%.
Like she said, I know sometimes you go to the movie theater. Sometimes you can't gather a bunch of people to go watch a movie.
Thank you for the follow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like sometimes schedules don't line up. Sometimes
Money.
money problems, stuff like that. So
I think that's
you're
the
not gonna
biggest
go-
one.
You want to go see the movie, you're not going to go out by yourself.
Can you
Well, you
see?
can, but you're just it's the whole point of a movie theater is like a social aspect watching a movie.
No, you're good, Erica. Sorry. We can't see you though.
Okay, but you can hear me.
Yeah.
Is it better?
Yeah, your audio's a lot better. Or well,
Okay.
it's not echoing. Are you like all the way up against the mic?
It's right by my face.
Okay, it's not bad. Hold on, let me go ahead and just adjust that real quick. Okay. So what I'm thinking is like I think the movie theaters have to compete with pricing right now because they charge like what $13 for a ticket, say on average, and if you want to be kind of comfortable too, it's like 15. If you want to see an HD, it's like 16. You know, it's like they charge more and more for an experience that you can get in the comfort of your own home, right? And you have popcorn that's ridiculous. Something we can pop for $1 here is $10 there. It's something else, and I think the box office is going to die. I don't think it's dying this year because so many people are on the hype train of nostalgia kicks or.
Movies can still be a social thing, but if you're just going to watch like the movie if you would go by yourself to watch a movie,
No.
there would be no point in going to a movie theater when you can just watch it at home.
Yeah, and I think that's what the people that are doing all these streaming services are doing. They are requiring, or they are making original content that honestly is up for awards, up with people from the box office. I mean, Stranger Things, for example. I didn't watch it, so no spoilers, please. But I heard it's one of the greatest things like that's happened in a long time, series wise. I mean, same thing with Chernobyl. Everybody's talking about that. It's a series that you can watch in the comfort of your own home and pay just as much as going to the movies, if not less, and get a lot more for it.
I think movie theaters are going to turn into what drive-ins are now. Like, I'll
Exactly.
go watch, they have kid movies, so you can take the family and just experience it. And there's very few, you have to find them. They still exist, but they're nowhere near like they used to be.
Right.
There's nostalgia purposes.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess it's more of like a special occasion type thing. Like, all right, family, we're going out tonight, and you just go to the movie theater. It's not. I don't think it's gonna be necessary in like 5 years. 5 years, I think, all these people are gonna have different licenses, and they're just gonna have greater content that the box office can compete with because they don't have to sell tickets because they're selling subscriptions, and they make more money off of it.
Yeah, I read something that said compared it to the music industry that with the accessibility of, you download one song, you can stream a song on Spotify, the sales of CDs are going to, you don't have to drive to the store anymore, buy the whole CD to listen to the song. So the accessibility has just made the value go down.
Right.
And that's what's going to happen to the movies too.
So do you think they're gonna have like an AMC at home platform? Do you think soon?
I think so.
I think that's the way to go. I mean,
Yeah.
just to keep up with Netflix, Amazon, HBO. Now there's Disney Plus. I mean, there's just so many streaming platforms that are just good. They're gonna be good content, and
If you
yeah,
have all of them, that adds up.
yeah. And that was my next topic. What do you think about all these different platforms basically becoming a cable payment? Because I used to pay $100 for cable, internet, and
Pay
stuff
for
like
cable
that.
anymore.
Yeah, no one pays for cable because everybody has subscription. It's kind of like a cable package a la carte. You get what you want in the streaming services you kind of need.
I never thought about that. With all these subscriptions, it's going to come right back up to the $100 we were spending for cable.
I'm probably spending $40 right now on subscriptions, like to different websites or video stream, like just to use YouTube, like um, without ads. I hate ads on any video I'm watching because I hate mid rolls. I spend $16 a month. I mean that alone is it's pretty crazy, but I mean people do it and they're coming out with really good original content.
See, and that's a convenience thing. Everything now is about convenience. Your shopping, your Grubhub, your Instacart, and now the movies too. Convenient.
Right.
I think the subscription services are gonna be like, I guess, I get bundled in with certain stuff because like my phone bill I pay for it comes with Spotify and Hulu and stuff like that. Like I don't even know I'm paying for that stuff. It just my
Yeah.
phone bill.
It doesn't. Yeah. They add it onto your phone. It's not. I don't think it's free.
It's not free. That's what I'm saying. It comes with.
Yeah. It's like back in the day where when they first introduced like music on Verizon.
Dad is like the biggest troll.
He really is. But there was like Verizon Music, and there was a certain phone that you couldn't get unless you signed up for Verizon Music. So it just add on into your phone bill. So I think we're gonna see some like exclusive streaming phones that comes with Netflix, Amazon Prime. Like bundled subscription, but it's gonna cost you twice as much a month. I mean, it's just. I think it's just all these subscriptions are gonna just take over and, yeah, it's just the way to go. The subscriptions to literally everything. We will not have to leave our house.
Exactly. Or Charter's gonna come out with a bundle that says pay for 400 megabyte internet, get Netflix, Spotify, and all that stuff, and then get cable for free.
Yeah, right. It's just crazy to me how it's not a lazy culture like you guys said. It's a convenient culture.
Mhm.
And I don't think that if it wasn't for the money, I don't think I'd ever leave my house because it's a little more expensive to get everything delivered. But groceries,
Yeah, it is.
you can literally get your groceries delivered. You can get food delivered. You can get clothes delivered. If you just want a pair of clothes, there's subscriptions for that. I mean, yeah, like Stitch Fix or Thread Beast.
Thread Beast, something.
I've never even heard of that one.
Yeah, they send you an outfit a month or something, or no, outfit a week, and it's just like you could pay for it and to keep it, or you can send it back for no charge.
Right.
So it's crazy to me how everything's just getting sent to you.
What's the movie where was it Wall-E where they
Jesus
all
Christ,
get lazy and don't do anything?
Yeah. Do you think we're getting to
That's
that?
what we're turning into.
Do you think that's a good thing though?
Become like
no.
that.
But
No.
everybody's like that. I mean,
But you're losing that human element, the social interaction.
I lost that a long
Just
time ago.
just going to the store and having small talk with the checkout lady, you know, those are the little things you miss out on
Right,
when you
right.
do all the convenience stuff.
And I think that's why, like,
I, I must say, I still have small talk with my DoorDash deliveries.
I just think it's crazy how I personally am a victim of like social anxiety because I've never had to get out and do anything and interact with people. I've just everything I have my friends I can talk to on uh, Discord or it was Skype back in the day or AIM even further.
That's actually making your social anxiety worse, though, because I have that issue with Ezra right now, my 3-year-old daughter, and they're telling me to expose her to, she has the social anxiety as well, to expose her instead of isolating her, because
Right.
it'll help her. So it's actually making it worse that you're using all these convenience things.
Yeah, I see that because you're not really getting that practice. It's like it's a skill to interact.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And that leads into, you know, rise in depression, you know, and anxieties and all that stuff.
I feel that. But also internet uh I think is also helping that in a way, but like the thing is it's so different because there's communities on the internet that are stronger than some families. Um so like how do you explain that but and then they get together they feel like they know each other. So that's also like a counterpoint to not quote unquote exposing somebody to like the outside world, but like the people that have common interests and you already know they have common interests because they're playing the same game or watching the same thing.
I think you can have both, though.
It's a personality thing, I guess.
But
The way
I don't know.
you react.
I don't like talking to people outside of the computer. Like I hate it. I hate going to the store and somebody knows me and tries to talk to me. Because if I wouldn't have got out, you wouldn't have tried to talk to me, dog. Like you know what I mean?
If it's someone I know for a while, like
From the past though.
if it's someone I talked to twice and they try doing that, yeah, I'd feel a little weird.
Just do the
But
head nod, you know, wave and go about your business.
No, I never forget this, but there's this guy. I'm not gonna name name, obviously, but there's this guy that knew me, and he had a broken arm, and he put down his beer to shake my hand, and I kept walking because my anxiety kicked in, and I didn't want to talk to anybody, so I just kept walking and act like I didn't see him.
Oh, and you remember
I
that.
do. It kills me. Like, but like I just it hurt me more to. It would have hurt me more to talk to him than just to walk past him. I weighed the pros and cons, and I was like,
Well,
"Well, I'm
if he's
never gonna see
watching
him
this,
again."
if he's watching this is your formal apology.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, sorry. I'm an asshole, and then I can't talk to people. It's brutal because it hurts me to talk to you, but it also hurts me to be rude as fuck all the time.
So are you one of the people that will like add people on Facebook and comment on all the things and this and that, but then you see the person in person and you just look the other way?
Yeah,
I don't get that.
eye contact makes me uncomfortable. I don't look at people either because I think I've had so many social interactions where, you know how someone waves to you and they're not really waving to you, and you look
The
dumb.
person behind you.
Yeah, and like I've had so many of those. I'm like I'm not even gonna look at people. If they wave to me, they're gonna say something to me. You know what I mean? They'll come up to me if they're actually talking to me. So I just
Yeah,
ignore
I
people.
just feel weird when someone's like on my Facebook because I put, you know, a lot of things about my family and whatnot, and they comment on everything. But I see them in person, they act like they don't know me. I've never understood that.
And I think you and Nathan are the same way. You guys are social people outside of like you guys have social skills, but like weren't you didn't have like a big group of people. You know what I mean? Like I always talk to people, but I never really talked to people. If that makes sense. I was always in a group, but I never talked to people. And you were always alone, but you can hold your own in a conversation. You and Nathan both.
I feel Nathan does better than I do, but you know, I can. I have the same issue you do, but I try to overcome it a little bit.
Well, as a parent, I'm sure you have to, because teachers and parents of other kids.
Yeah, she's watching.
It's it's something that I have to get used to, because I don't want my kid to be a shut-in like me. I want them to experience going out and having fun with friends. But if they get any of my gene, they are gonna want to stay home all the time.
Homebody.
Yeah, it's just, I like my safe space. So
So no movies then. You're just gonna stay home and
yeah, and
pay $50 for them.
yeah, I guess. But the movie thing gets me, because I like the experience, because I don't have to talk to anybody. You go in, you shut the hell up and watch the movie. I don't got to talk to anybody. So either way, it's the same thing. But one, I'm at home comfortable. The other one, I'm out with people. You know.
See, and that's backwards because I actually don't like going to the movies because of an anxiety issue, and I don't know why the movie does it to me. I don't know if it's because if it's a full movie, there's a lot of people kind of crammed in, and I'm sitting next to somebody I don't know.
I hate that.
So the movies is an anxiety trigger for me. So it's weird that it's the opposite for you, that you like going.
Yeah, I like the. It's almost like a community thing. That's the only type of, because like I get to nerd out on Marvel movies with people. Like that's what I'm talking about, the community. It's almost like, you know, the type of people that are gonna go to a certain movie, and you don't feel awkward there.
And
But
you get excited about the same scene and
yeah, like
high five and stuff.
I geeked when, you know, I don't know, it's an old movie, like an Infinity War Part 2, whatever, the Endgame.
Spoiler.
Where he grabs Thor's hammer. Like, I literally got out of my seat and geeked. Like, I was clapping my hands, and like, I didn't feel weird about it, because everybody there felt the same way. Unless it was like someone's girlfriend that got drug into it. So, yeah.
I don't know that part, sorry.
And we went to an anime movie. Me and Nate, or Adam. We went and we saw an anime, and I didn't feel weird at all going, because I knew the type of people that are gonna go watch an anime in public. You know, usually you keep that shit behind closed doors.
Those are your people.
Yeah, so like they were confident enough to come out. So I'm like, you know what, I can do this too. You know.
Everyone's sitting 3 seats apart.
I swear, dude, no one sat next to anybody. There was, because like not everybody goes and watches anime in public, so it's like there's not a lot of people going to that theater. And then when we got there was like 10 people, and it was a good feeling, because no one had to sit next to them, no one talked to each other, but we all enjoyed the same thing.
That community you're talking about.
Yeah, it's a nice feeling.
Well, and people, the same can be said, I know this is kind of off topic, but the same can be said for like a church.
Oof.
You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
If you just go for the community.
Yeah.
Or the experience, not necessarily always for the feature film.
Right.
I don't know, that I took a hard left there, sorry.
No, it's good, because when the few times I've been, you feel good, because everybody's there for a common purpose, and no one's there to really, well, shouldn't be there to judge. And I think that's a good thing to have a community of some sort. Go ahead, Adam.
I was talking about your judge thing. I was like, that'd be fucked up if they, wait, like what kind of, like, I guess if they talking about like the anime movie you went to, and like someone out there like, oh, you're watching anime in public, you're fucking here for the same thing.
Right, exactly. you can't really say something when you're there too, and I saw you tear up at the end scene as well. You know what I mean? Like there's a. This is kind of like a off-topic thing as well. You don't really get the feeling in actual movies that you get in an anime, because the art can exaggerate an emotion, and make you feel things that, a person can't, but a voice actor can. So it's like, people that don't know anime don't know what I'm talking about, but if you've ever watched a good
I'm one of
anime,
those people.
a great anime, you fall in love with any anime after that. You're just like, I appreciate what they do. And I could give recommendations all the time for people that start out in anime because it's just they're deemed masterpieces. I mean, they're longer, but they tell a greater story. Like Anohana, like if you don't cry at Anohana, you're not human. Like period.
Is that the one you told? What's the one you told me to watch about the high school?
So every anime ever, but what do you mean?
Didn't his girlfriend die or something?
Oof. No, that's probably Anohana. It wasn't his girlfriend, but it was a girlfriend.
Okay, that's probably it.
Yeah, it's only 12 episodes, and it'll make you bawl your eyes out. It's just really good. Voice acting, top notch. But
maybe I'll try that again.
Speaking of anime, over two weekends ago, no, actually over the week, 3 days ago, somebody set fire to Kyoto Animations, and it's a anime studio, and nobody, as far as I know, nobody knows why. Like, they just set fire to a corporation and killed 33 people.
There's 3, I guess, theories to why he did it. They said the first one was he was a previous
Employee
here. That he was, I guess, if you know anything about like animation, how long it would take to make something like that he was like overworked or something.
Yeah.
And if you work like long hours at work, you know how like sometimes it affects your mental state.
I think that's why people call it going postal.
60 plus hours, maybe longer during that week. The second one was that they think they heard him say something about them plagiarizing his work.
That's the one I heard too.
Yeah, like
or
they
read.
They said that he plagiarized his work, that he didn't get any credit for it, and set the place ablaze, killed 35 people up to now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I read somewhere that he said somebody heard him say they ripped me off.
Yeah.
And that goes back to them taking his work.
But I would never agree with that, but I also never agree with, somebody's not getting credit for what credit's due. But why, set flame to, like, I don't know, to some, there's hundreds of people working there. Like,
Yeah.
he took it very...
had nothing to do with it.
Yeah. The same, they probably got ripped off as well. Like, no one person works on an anime. No one person works on a manga. It's, a team. So for him to just say, fuck everybody else and, they only rip me off is pretty selfish.
Take him to court.
Right, exactly. Do it. I mean, our system isn't great. As long as you have the money to pay for expensive lawyers, I'm sure they wouldn't have paid him anything or gave him any credit.
The first thing I thought of, and I know this is another left turn, is the gun control or the gun culture. It's in Japan, right?
Yeah.
Okay. They only have 10 gun deaths a year, is what I saw.
Yes.
And they still have, massive deaths. It's just in a way like this.
Mm-hmm. They
crazy. You don't hear about that stuff here because we have access to guns more here.
Right. It's the mass shooting.
They said it was like one of the biggest mass murders post World War II.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Something like that in Japan. Yeah.
Man. That's the worst because I think they have a real knife problem over there as well. Because obviously guns are banned. So it's like, not a gun ban, but it's like no one really gets them. I think it's a good ban, actually.
They're very strict over there.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people that go crazy with knives because they're accessible and they're not illegal. And I think at every mall, in every public setting, they have like people catchers. They have like this thing, like what a dog catcher has? It goes around their neck, like a dog's neck, and it like chokes them. There's a big one that they hold against people. It doesn't wrap around them, but they like to keep them at a distance because they don't usually have a gun. They have a knife or like something that can't reach. So they have like big poles at like every corner so they keep them off them and restrain them.
Can't get close to me. You can't hurt me.
Exactly, because they don't have the gun problem that we do here. So I think that's really, really cool how they're just like, nope, can't get me.
Yeah.
And it's a lot safer because of it, but it's also a lot stricter over there.
And the culture. Yeah, the culture is just completely different.
And I think it's more respectable over there. I mean, the punishments are a lot harsher, but I think it's well deserved. It's like there's a reason why it's harsh because you shouldn't be doing those things. And here we don't believe in harsh punishment. We put somebody in prison that they still they have a life. It might not be the life they wanted, but they still have decent, especially if they're in a place to murder someone is still pretty good. And it's pretty weird because over there it's a lot more about respect and the culture. We're such a melting pot that we fight over differences rather than respect them, I guess.
The cultures collide here.
Yeah. Besides actually get along and respect one another.
Right.
And I don't think if you go to Japan and you wear yukata over there, they would care, as long as it's appropriate at the time and you have respect for it.
What was that? Way left turn. What was that Kim Kardashian thing that went?
Oh, it was
She named shapewear something.
It was a play on her name. Oh my god. I forget what it was, but it had nothing to do with it. But it was the exact name of something.
Oh, she named her shapewear something like kimono.
Kimono.
Oh.
Yeah, kimono.
And she got like a
And
letter.
nobody in her public relations team caught that.
Yeah. But I think
She launched it over there, and she got a message from some state or some city over there, telling her to please change the name
Wow.
because it means nothing to what you think it means.
Yeah, she just tried to play off. And I think there's a reason why she's a billionaire. And this is why. She caused controversy. She promotes her own product over controversy. And she doesn't care. But we're talking about it. And we've no reason to talk about Kim Kardashian. You know what I mean? So people that just the average person is gonna know about it. And they're like, oh, I wonder what that is. Or they're either going to be mad, but it's free promo. Someone's going to rant about it. There's another person seeing it.
All press is good press, right?
Yeah. I hate it, but it's true. I mean, they're living proof of it. How she got popular and everything. She made an empire of nothing. She did nothing and made an empire out of it.
She did something, but
I don't know. That's a little far. I can't say that. But yeah, we all know.
you know.
You know. If you don't, get on ya. Man. So we're about to hit the 1 hour mark. So our last segment is Adam's segment called Anime of the Week.
Segment.
Yeah, you're the weeb. Anime of the week. This week is Vinland Saga. Give us a synopsis, Adam. Without spoiling it, obviously. This is episode 1.
Vinland Saga is a anime slash manga based on Vikings,
Yes.
based in Iceland, and I guess the whole story is about a young kid whose dad was a deserter in an army, and that his father has had, what's his name, Thor's,
Yeah.
was murdered by an ex, I guess, comrade? I don't know the word for that.
An ex-Viking.
Yeah, an ex-Viking. And the whole, I guess, plot is that his son is wanting to avenge his father in a fair fight with the guy that killed him. And it's just him, I guess, it's him going around doing what Vikings do.
Pillaging.
Yep. Pillaging
Ravaging.
villages.
Yeah. It's the opening scene is probably one of the most intense scenes I've seen in anime in general. So, like, it sets you up for a good, like, this is what it's going to be about. Should probably put this down here. Oop. Yeah, it's intense, and you can watch it on Amazon Prime if you have, like, an Amazon account. It's Amazon Video. It's like, I think their release schedule is like 3 weeks on, 3 weeks off. Adam?
It's every 3 weeks, 3 episodes come out.
Yeah.
How many episodes are there right now?
3.
3 episodes.
Got it.
So
I like the theme song.
Oh, don't! It's great.
Nico too.
That's probably one of my favorite openings in a while. Like the opening scene, and then right into the opening song, I guess. Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, and it starts a certain way and then gets a little heavier. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's for those of you guys that just want to watch a different anime, and I know you guys already have the Amazon Prime, which, by the way, if you have Amazon Prime, you have this free Twitch Prime subscription. If you enjoy what we do, you can use that Twitch Prime for free if it's just sitting there. And subscribe to my channel. It's for free. You don't have to pay anything if you already have Amazon Prime. Just saying. So we are going to wrap things up there. Thank you guys for watching this episode of the Get Perspective podcast. And if you missed anything and you want to watch it again, my YouTube is Pixmartaa. And yeah, well, it'll be posted by Monday. I'll try to get them up by Monday. So with that, why is it not working? There it goes. I'd like to thank Erika for being a guest this week on our podcast.
Thank you for asking me to be on it.
And thank you, Adam, for co-hosting as always.
2 episodes in.
What the hell? Yeah. God, that was loud. So we're just going to bring you out with some lo-fi for about 5 minutes. You guys enjoy. Again,
Royalty free.
yeah, I checked.
Nice.
See you guys.
I know you can't put ads in your videos yet, but
Yeah.
you never know.
I really want to be sponsored by Crunchyroll. I regret it. Like at the end, just be like, if for 1 14-day free trial, sign up with.
Code Pixmartaa.
Yeah, code Pixmartaa. That'd be sick.
I wish I could hear the music.
Open my stream, dog.
Well, I guess I can now.
Are you on the Chilled Cow stream?
The what?
The Chilled Cow lo-fi hip hop stream.
Yeah, that's the only one I got to.
Lo-fi hip hop beats to relax and study to.
Yep.
chill.
I think it works with.
It works for an intro and exit.
Yeah, it
for your
works.
soundtrack.
I like it.
I like talking over it because it's just like you can hear you and also hear the music. It's nice. Actually, if anybody's still watching, I'm gonna have merch coming out soon. If you want to do that, sponsored by Everything K&E.
Dang it, we run.
Yeah, it's for the first week. Yeah, you gotta wear it, Adam. You're also promoting it. For the first week when we come out with merch, it's gonna be 10% off.
You should just straight like deck me out from like head to toe, and I'll wear it.
I will. You're gonna have Yeet on your hat.
Hat, face mask, hat, pants, shoes.
Shoulders,
Can I
chest,
get something
pants.
that says wheat woo?
Yeah, we woo. Yeah, you're officially wheat woo for the podcast.
Couldn't think of anything clever.
That was funny. I like it. Honestly.
We use that a lot. Me and Ezra. Wheat woo.
I thought it was gonna be sorry.
That's another. That one's mom. So.
Yeah,
that's
mom
original.
definitely originated that one. Yeah. Well, once we grow the channel, we're gonna have some inside jokes, and we're gonna have them on shirts. But for now, it's just gonna be like Pixmartaa and Get Perspective.
When you get the little blue check next to your name.
Once I reach 1,000 followers, Adam, we're a 10th of the way there.
You're almost there.
All right, guys, this is where we end. See you guys.